Hey Taurus, I'm your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here's your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, November 13th to Monday, November 20th, 2017. Now what I think is going on this week is a real opportunity here to get some clarity on your life, to make sense of your life, and to take major steps forward on it, to do something that is important to you and to move your life in a direction that you know you need to go in. All right, now I think for you, Taurus, this has a lot to do right here where Mercury is in your 8th house of changes going on. I think you're ending and beginning something, trying to change your life to do more of what it is that you really, really want. All right, I think that for you has a lot to do here where Neptune is in regards to your goals or your dreams or your hopes for the future, with Mercury here making a square over to Neptune. So I think you're thinking a lot about how you can change your life to have more of a life that resonates with you on the inside, to put your life in the direction that it is that you really want it to go, and to envision a better future for yourself in some way. Because this is a square and because it's Neptune, I think there could be some confusion here about what changes you need to make and about how you can make the changes to put your life in the spot that you want it to be in. But I think real clarity is coming this week to help you understand, because we have both Neptune and Mercury stationing here at almost the same time to go in opposite directions, really helping you to get some big insights here on your life, on the life you envisioned for yourself, to get some big clarity here on what that is, and to begin to make some of the changes or make better changes here for you to put your life in the place that you need and want it to go in, that you think is going to be better for you later on. All right, so I think that's what's happening for you this week. I think as you're trying to come up with some clarity and get more clarity here on your life, on where it's going and how you need to change your life in order to get there, I think there's a lot also happening where Mars is for you in your 6th house of your job and of your daily routines, with Mars making a sextile over to Mercury. So I think what's going on here is, if you can focus on your job, if you can focus on your daily routine and how you can be more comfortable with your set of daily routines, or build more of that kind of like efficiency in, organize your life better. Maybe that's what's going on. I think if you can organize your life better and figure out what you need to do on the day-to-day, it's really going to help you here to make some of the changes that it is you need to make, to feel better about some of these changes, to really begin to step into some of these changes that is going on. And I think it's also going to help you here to where the North Node is in your 4th house of home and family, to build something that's really, really important to you, and to find more of the emotional comfort that it is that you really need, okay, to change your life, to put it in a spot that is better for you in some way. And I think these changes that you're making in your life are to help you feel better emotionally, and are here to help you feel more comfortable about your life and build a home or family, or feel better about your home or your family in some way. But I think you're trying to figure out how to make the right changes to put your life in the right place and the way that you want it to go in, and how to make these changes in a way that's really solid and really stable and really practical, in a way that can help you move in the direction that you want, and that isn't so chaotic and all over the place. Okay, so I think that's what's happening there. I think as you're trying to perhaps rearrange your job or rearrange your daily routines so that you can make some of these changes, also needing to focus here where Pluto is in your 9th house of something new as well, with Pluto making a square to Mars in your 6th house. So I think as you're making some changes in life and you're trying to work with your daily routines so that you can work in a really disciplined and dedicated way towards making some of these changes, I think you're doing new things. You're doing new things on your day-to-day here that you're having to make space for, so that you can let things in. Maybe you're having a new job, a new set of daily routines. Maybe your life is looking very different on the day-to-day here, and I think you need to allow there to be space for new things to come in, and for you to do things differently on the day-to-day, so that you can make the changes that you need to make in life to reach some of your goals, feel more comfortable with life, and have more of the stability in home and family that it is that you are looking for. All right, so that's what I see going on there for you. Now, other stuff happening, I'm actually going to erase this chart because there's a lot going on this week, and I don't want it to get too messy. But as that's happening for you, there's also a big new moon here happening here in Scorpio at the end of the week in your 7th house of partnerships and of one-on-one relationships, business or marriage partners normally. So as you're trying to make changes in your life, to move your life perhaps in another direction and to reach some new or different goals, and making the changes in your day-to-day to let something new in, I think there's big chapters, new chapters coming in with relationships with other people. I think other people are serving a very important role here, or maybe a big catalyst for you to make some of the changes that it is that you need to make to move forward, and really stepping into new relationship chapters as you begin to move perhaps in a new direction here. I think as you're trying to do new things with other people, there could be some hurt feelings right here about your goals and about where you see your life going and about the group of people that you associate with the new moon and an exact trine here to Chiron in your 11th house. But I think this new moon is really kickstarting you to say, okay, you've been upset about this stuff for a while, or this has been hard for you for a little while to envision your life and to see where your life is going. And I think the new moon is going to say, all right, you need to get more clarity, you need to get on board here, and you need to work with your relationships to resolve some of the uncertainty you have about your future so that you can start to step more fully into it. All right, so that's what's happening there. Venus and Jupiter also conjunct in your 7th house this week, really helping you as well to work out any issues with relationships that you may have had. If relationships were hard for you, envisioning a future with relationships too, I think you're going to start to get more clarity this week and understand better what relationships you need, how you work with these relationships, and how you share money and finances perhaps too with other people so that you can really begin to move forward on some things that are important to you. Venus as well making a trine over to Neptune in your 11th, and Venus and Neptune really like each other a lot. They're buddies, really helping you to understand better how people can finally begin to help you move your life in the direction that you want, really beginning to get a better vision for your life and how people can help you, and really beginning to feel more open and more free to step into something new with people that really resonates with you and who you are deep down. All right. That's what I see happening there. Saturn as well, hanging out in your 8th house of changes and making a square. Sorry, it's a trine to Uranus in your 12th house of your insides. Also saying, if you can make these changes in your life to let in new people and new relationship chapters, and if you can make these changes in a really dedicated and disciplined way, it's going to help you to feel more comfortable with who you are on the inside, to overcome some things from the past, to just step into a new identity here, and to do some things that are just going to make you feel more at peace with yourself inside, internally, and spiritually. All right, and really needing to let yourself make some of these changes in life to do these new and exciting things with other people. Okay. So that's what I have for you this week, Taurus. Your card, I love it. This is such a Taurus card to get. There's a 9 of Pentacles upright. This card is actually a card of taking a break. This woman is like a wealthy woman on vacation, and she is saying, I have worked hard enough and I have gotten everything that I worked for, and now it's here. And I think what's happening this week is that your work is starting to pay off. All of these changes that you put into your life to really build a home life and to build something that's really stable to you, I think you're starting to realize, I'm doing pretty good here. Maybe I can take a little bit of a step back here and catch my breath and feel more comfortable and more at peace with everything as you're moving forward. If you're still feeling very stressed and chaotic about your life, I think the question here, or the thing to do, is to say, how can you take a break? How can you not stress yourself out so much and realize how far you've come as you begin to move forward? All right, so that's all I've got for you this week. Taurus, thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.